Okay, Carly, it looks like you're going to pursue the evolution of social media on society. So I'm a little bit unclear as to what exactly the call to action is. Now, don't forget, an effective infographic, as we have learned, should provide some sort of a call to action. In other words, you're trying to promote some sort of change. It's not just presenting information. So that said, I'm a little bit curious about who your target audience is and what is the call to action. What do you want them to do with this information? And that, to a very high degree, is going to dictate the success of this assignment, as the assignment does look for some sort of a call to action to be present. So in other words, we're not just going to present information. Okay, now plenty of infographics do that, is just present information. But through our studies in the last 6 weeks, we've learned that to really create an effective infographic, you should really try to incorporate some sort of a call to action, something that you want the viewer to do, or some way you want the viewer to react upon completing viewing your infographic. For example, let's say we had an infographic about vaping. Okay, e-cigarette vaping, and the dangers associated with e-cigarette vaping, as we all have been reading about in recent weeks in the media. So the call to action there would be to inform potential vaping users that there are still inherent dangers, and to be expeditious in their pursuit of partaking in vaping. Okay, so that would be the call to action here. So there's a tangible, measurable outcome that is presented in the infographic. This is what I want the viewer to do, or this is how I want the viewer to react. So in your infographic, I would like to know exactly what it is you want the viewer to do with the information. How do you want them to respond? And remember, it's not effective enough just to show information for information's sake. Again, we're trying to instill some sort of a reaction here on the audience. The next thing I would recommend is to highly define your target audience. Be very, very specific here, because as you know, defining the target audience drives your design decisions. Okay, so two things I really think that we need to do is we need to really define or refine that call to action, and then refine the target audience, or define and refine the target audience. So we need call to action and target audience. What are the two, and how do they correspond to your work? Okay, so those are my recommendations moving forward. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, Carly, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. Thank you.